What's up? It's your boy Hood Weed Review Dread here, back with another one. Today we're gonna be reviewing the Bong. So I'm gonna keep it real. Everybody knows about the Bong in the 70s. This shit was real popular. We're gonna get into that. But this is definitely a way of smoking that a lot of people like to do, especially white people. But some Middle Eastern foreign people, they like to also use this type of method. The origin is 1400 BC in Africa. There was a people in Africa who used the bongs. People also say Asia, but the earliest known time that someone used the bong was in Africa in 1400. Period. In the 1400s. So it got popular in America in the late 1960s to the early 70s during the hippie movement. 1969, you have what was it, the sex revolution, something like that. And then in the 60s you had the growth of drugs in the United States, weed, coke, all type of stuff. But basically it became popular around this time frame. Everybody seen that show, the 70s show. So the experience. So I'm gonna keep it real. This is one of the most overrated ways to smoke. This is some shit straight up for white people. I'm gonna keep it really real. This shit really is wasting weed. Cause it's when you use the water bong, and when you fuck with that, how you call it, when you light it up and using that water, you're gonna lose a lot of that marijuana, a lot of that THC is gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely not the best way to smoke. It would have better been to smoke a bowl, but that's white people stuff. And listen, there ain't nothing wrong with the way white people smoke, but I just gotta say that bowls and bongs, niggas not fucking with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of blacks, they just not fucking with that type of shit. Because the truth is, when it comes to smoking, you can get more for your weed if you put it in a spliff, joint, blunt, all type of shit like that. But when you put it in a fucking bong, you're going to be wasting the weed. And as a person, if you got weed, you don't want to be wasting that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be playing around like that. Plus, if you're in a setting where you passing the blunt, like if you passing around a bong in a car, like that's just too much work. That's too much going on. And yeah, the bong gonna get you lit, but I'm gonna keep it real. The bong is really an optic. It look cool, but it ain't really doing much type shit. You'd rather just go pick up a blunt or a spliff. And then people who got the bongs, they gotta clean them bitches out, all type of shit. Yeah, they look cool, but I'm trying to tell you, like, it's just not fucking worth it. For the experience. But the first time I tried a bong, I was shocked. I was like, yo, this shit's so fucking overrated. Like, yeah, niggas got lit and it was kind of fun. You got blasted, but yo, you could have bought a motherfucking funnel at the damn store. And if you really wanted to get that blasted, shit, throw some grabber. Throw some grabber in the blunt. Throw some grabber in the backwood if you're really trying to get blasted like that. But basically, there's better alternatives to a bong. I think this shit overrated. They made this shit look cool on TV like the 70s. It's not really all that. And then, like, when it comes to the bong, like, the truth is a bowl, pound for pound, is actually better. But as a nigga, I can't smoke no bowl. That was like your first hit. But if you're a grown-ass nigga smoking a bowl, it's like a nigga, you could feel like you're a crack fiend or, some weirdo-ass shit, because that shit just look crazy, nigga. Imagine you go to a concert, you just pour out a bowl like, yo, I'm about to hit that. Like, the white people might look at you like, damn, this nigga's bringing that crack through. So that's why I just say, it's better to just use a blunt or something of this nature. You see the white shorty, getting lit. But that's like a lot of white people, you know what I'm saying, in the suburbs, they want to hit the bong and shit. But I'm going to keep it real. They're not versed in, like, you know what I'm saying, how to really get fucked up off this shit type shit. A lot of them, I feel like they just trying to, do what they people do. I mean, they do smoke joints though. So joints is definitely like a good thing to smoke. But like I said, the bong's overrated. You're gonna put the fire to it, you're gonna take that hit, a lot of smoke, so you think you're lit as fuck, and in reality you're really just wasting weed. You're not getting as lit. You was better off just throwing that shit in a blunt. Like I said, you're gonna get lit, but like I said, for pound, if you're trying to really be lit, you know where to go. It's better to practically pick up any roll or hemp wrap, anything than this shit. It look cool, but it's really just an optic. the shit's overrated. If you got a shitload of weed and you bored one day, yeah, bring this shit out. But like I said, this shit's fucking overrated and it's definitely not approved by me. So that's all I gotta say. Have a good 2024. Subscribe.